Welcome back to Refreshing Motherhood. Today's video is going to be a little bit more of an up-close, a personal, from the heart video. Today I am just talking about how being a stay-at-home mom is a lot different than I anticipated. It is something that I feel like has been challenging for me at times, wonderful at times, but overall, this is my baby right here. Overall, just different than I anticipated. I think that the media, social media, Hollywood portrays stay-at-home moms as like this glamorous job where you get to just be home all day and you don't have any, like real responsibilities. You don't have to go to work. You can stay in your pajamas if you want to. And you have all this time to keep a perfect house, a perfect look, being perfectly put together, make perfect healthy dinners for your family, and have this like put together image, and have like your husband be so happy because he's coming home to this perfect wife and this perfect house and this perfect family. And I think that that could not be farther from the truth. That could not be farther from reality. And I have grown up always dreaming of being a stay-at-home mom. It has been something that I have looked forward to my entire life. I felt like that's what my calling was. That is where I was supposed to be. That's what I was supposed to do. And now here I am living my dream, and there's days that are really, really hard and really, really challenging. And it was difficult for me to accept the reality of that picture perfect image of being a stay-at-home mom was not true for me. And I always felt like, because I felt so called to be a stay-at-home mom, and I felt like I wasn't super passionate about any careers, I felt like when I did have my babies that it would just click, and that I would say, this is perfect, this is, everything, this is, my joy and my happiness. And while that has been true on many occasions, there's also been occasions where that hasn't been true, and days that I've struggled, and days that I felt isolated and trapped in the house, and like I can't get out, like I don't have interaction with adults, or things where I feel like I'm failing, like I didn't get the house cleaned, I didn't do the laundry, I didn't make dinner today, and the baby's been crying all day and she's not on her schedule like she should be. Those are things that happen where I feel like I'm supposed to be so good at this, why am I not good at it? And I think that I've had to really kind of change my mindset and focus on the fact that being a stay-at-home mom is really hard. It is hard work, and there are days that you can't get anything done because your baby needs you. And there's a reason why daycare is so expensive, because it is hard work and it's really, really important work. If you are a first-time mom, you have come straight from working or potentially going to school, or for me, I had my full-time job that I did love and I did enjoy, and I was working for somebody who was just so amazing and so encouraging, and I was getting constant everyday affirmation that I'm doing a good job, that a project that I completed was completed well, and I strived to do my absolute best in that situation. And fast forward a few months, and now I'm home with a baby who's crying, who's sometimes upset, who's sometimes happy, but who's not giving me any affirmation that I'm doing a good job. And I think that that's something that I didn't anticipate. I didn't know that I needed that. I didn't know that that affirmation could be something that I was missing and lacking in my new job as a stay-at-home mom. It's been hard to kind of navigate the waters of feeling inadequate, or like I'm not contributing to the family because I am home and I'm not bringing an income in, and I'm not getting that constant affirmation from employers or employees or things like that. Teachers, if you're going to school. I think that being a stay-at-home mom is one of the most important jobs. I think it is so important, and I would not change it for the world. And being able to be home with her and interact with her and teach her and watch her grow is something that I don't take for granted, because I know that there's a lot of moms out there that don't have that ability. And I want to be constantly grateful for that on a daily basis, but I also don't want to undermine the fact that these feelings I have are valid and are real, and the challenging days are challenging, and that's okay. Everybody has good and bad days when they go to work. Everybody has days that they're like, oh, I just want to come home and just, you know, like throw that day away. When you're a stay-at-home mom, you don't really get that ability or that opportunity. Your work is 24/7, and I think that that's something that can be overwhelming at times, and it is for me. And so what my focus is, and why I'm kind of making this video, is just I want to be able to be open and just transparent with you if you're a stay-at-home mom as well, and know that if it's hard for you some days, don't worry, because it's hard for me too. And these are the times that I want to remain patient and remain grateful. Look, I mean, look at this beautiful baby. How could I not be absolutely in love and grateful for the fact that I get to be home with her? So I think that for me, changing my perspective is something that is really important and can be really beneficial in making each day a good day. Wake up in the morning and say, here's a list of things that I'm gonna try to get done today. This is the most important at the top, this is the least important at the bottom, and I'm gonna work my way down. And some days I might not get to that list, because some days this little girl, ow, might need me instead. And you know what? That's fine. And what I need to focus on is this baby is such a blessing, and she is, hi. And I brought her into this world, and it's my job to raise her and to teach her and to help her grow. And being a stay-at-home mom is what that means. And so I just want to encourage you, and I want to share this with you so that we can kind of work together as far as lifting each other up and reminding each other that yes, it is hard, and yes, it is challenging some days, but that's okay. And I am contributing to the family by raising our children. I'm contributing to society by raising good children and raising good people and world changers. And I know that that's kind of hard to think about when you're just in the house and you have this little baby who's not even going to school. It's hard to really like wrap your mind around that, at least for me. And so focusing on the fact that my job is to raise good people for this world, and that's what we need. And communicating that with my friends and my family and my husband especially, and just saying, this is what I need. I need words of affirmation. I need to hear that you think I'm doing a good job. And on days where it's hard, I might need a little extra help, and I need to know that that's okay. So that's just kind of from my heart a little bit. That's my focus this week in particular. I've had some really hard days. I've had days where I've cried. You're so cute. You say hi? Hi. Come here. I've had days where I've cried, been frustrated, stayed in my PJs, felt depressed, and I want to get out of that funk, and I want to take steps to do my absolute best, because I do my best at work when I was working, and I can do my best here, and there's always ways to improve and ways to you're so silly, ways to be better. So that's my goal and my focus, and if you are there, know that you are not alone. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and if you are new to Refreshing Motherhood, this is what it's all about, being real and raw and relevant and transparent and honest and open. So if you guys want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I would love to have you here. If you're a stay-at-home mom, let me know in the comments down below, and let's just have an open conversation about it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys. Hi guys, and welcome to Little Miss Denver's 9-month update. I cannot believe she's already 9 months old. She is growing like an absolute weed right now, and I cannot wait to share with you all the super exciting things that she has done in this last month.